Spring Thing 2021, TDFFD, Free Elite Sensitivity Awareness Training, Publication Content. The first one will be paying tribute to Twa. The second will be some information about. The third will be selected ABCs 101. The fourth will be lessons to consider. And the final will be about National Certificate Acknowledgement after completion. Paying tribute to TWA, TWA, towards the greater good within the black experience before trickery, enslavement of the mind, professionals, pretenders, policy makers, systemic racism and its friends, multi-talented superstars, bling bling, modern day black leaders, greeters, beaters, drum majors, musicians, actresses, actors, administrators, youth activities, zodiacs, books, religion, law enforcement, military soldiers or warriors, divisions, want-to-bes, trying to be, thought they have been comedians, physicians, healers, butlers, maids, the slave quarters, the captives, barbarians, predators, perverts, and those who don't really care about the greater good and human decency. In paying tribute to our honorable ancestors, the Twa people, please consider the following. What if you had a very honorable, hardworking, and very productive Big Mama and Big Daddy that had left an outstanding reputation? What if they were the good foundation for the earliest existence and continuation of your family, even today? What if their legacy was harshly disrespected, misrepresented, and hidden, whatever reason, like through ignorance and systemic racism? What if we could go further and begin countering this kind of disrespect in the natural month of March? What if we would name this attempt a Spring Thing 2021? What if you had a chance to participate and do something about it? If you are interested, join me in celebrating Spring Thing 2021 TDFFD, TWA Dynamics for Foundational Dynamics, March the 15th, 2021 through March the 21st, 2021. Some information about the legendary Twa people, the human decency keepers, like a fresh breath of living air, the earliest known human beings on the planet, the earliest known to do the holy or divine dance for the Creator. They came from the rainforest and was divinely blessed to be close and favorably to the ground, it sounds, and they could go and stay around. They were at or about 3 feet to 4 feet and 6 inches. They were connected to nature and divinity and had get up and go. They wisely lived and complemented the 5 domains: 1, minerals; 2, plants; 3, animals; 4, humans; and 5, spiritual, and were still livable. Listen to some of their humanitarian contributions that they are known for that is not often told boldly, but unfortunately held coldly and silently. Earliest known to mix cement, as within how the limestone was done, and they were the earliest known pyramid builders. They were imitating nature, and their temples were aligned with nature. They were the first known for doing architectural columns, as within the first major city of Enwinu when they built the temples. They were great hunters and known as the first multi-talented survival kind of human beings on the planet. As within one of the Twa in the ancient antiquity called Bes Haru, who was the first Haru, known as a protector of children, having fun, laughter, music, dance, a guardian, and played many instruments. Not only did they come out of the rainforest, but they populated throughout the planet. They were nomadic and very involved with universal energy for everyday living. They have the oldest and most sophisticated DNA. They have the most sounds in their language with over 100 clicks. They were the original people who populated what is now places like Japan, Asia, China, and Australia. Christology and herbology came from them, the Twa people. The 26-mile run came from the legendary Magi warriors, which was taken after the preparation approach of the Twa people running into war or battle when necessary. Oldest mummified melanated children found at Sahu were at or about 12,000 years old, and from them. Harkus of the 24th dynasty stated that when you find them, protect them. The oldest picture of an Ankh was found with them. After reviewing this information, it is fitting to say that it is not the size of the person, but the person in the size. The Twa people, without a doubt, shows this kind of existence. The remarkable contributions in whatever area or space on the planet further demonstrates the standard or foundation that they may be learned in this instance. This is why Spring Thing 2021 TDFFD has been named in honor of the Twa people. It would be very challenging to copy their awesome presence. Please allow me to share 5 acronyms that attempt to honor the great Twa people with their kind of peacemaking and healing survival dynamics. The 5 areas are as follows. Number 1, Twa, TWA, towards wisely authenticating. Number 2, people, PEOPLE, participate, empowering our proven longevity effectively. Number 3, clicks, CLICKS, countering livable insights, considering knowledge spiritually. Number 4, foundation, FOUNDATION, finessing our unique natural divinity and thoughtfully involving original needs. Number 5, dynamics, DYNAMICS, dedicate your needs and make it continue systematically. Again, the 5 areas are 1, Twa, TWA, 2, people, PEOPLE, 3, clicks, CLICKS, 4, foundation, FOUNDATION, and 5, dynamics, DYNAMICS, and these are all acronyms as reference. The Twa people were and are individuals. They have the oldest DNA of human beings. Their language has over 100 clicks and sounds. They have the earliest foundation dynamics of human decency. They are the earliest Big Mama and Big Daddy known and should be honored. Selected ABCs 101. And as I do the ABCs, I'm going to do them bilingually in English and in Medu Neter, which is the ancient, earlier Kemetic African language. And so, while a one would be Africa, Black Continental Divinity, ABCD, Africa, AFRIKA, Black, BLACK, Continental, CONTINENTAL, Divinity, DIVINITY. And the Twa were the original human beings on the planet. That's number one, Awa. Number two, or Senu in Medu Neter, two in English, would be EFG, essentially favoring godliness. Again, EFG, essentially favoring godliness. And this would be number two, or Senu. They were connected to nature and divinity. Number three, a Shump. Number three, a Shump, HI, having initiative. Number three, a Shump, HI, having initiative. They were focused and have get up and go. Number four, or Fadu, JKL. Number four, or Fadu, JKL. They had civilized culture. Number five, in English, or DU in Medu Neter, MNO, making naturally original. MNO, making naturally original. They came out of the rainforest and populated the planet. Again, MNO, making naturally original. They came out of the rainforest and populated the planet. And this is number five, or DU. Number six, or Sise. Number six, or Sise. And that's PQR. PQR. Producing quality realistically. Producing quality realistically. They wisely lived and complemented the five domains. They, the Twa people, wisely lived and complemented the five domains. The five domains are 1 minerals, 2 plants, 3 animals, 4 humans, and 5 spiritual. Again, the five domains are 1 minerals, 2 plants, 3 animals, 4 humans, and 5 spiritual. And that is number 6, or Sise. PQR, producing quality realistically. Number 7, or suffix. Number 7, or suffix. And that's ST, showing truthfulness. Number 7, showing truthfulness. They were genuine and nomadic individuals. They were genuine, the Twa people, and were nomadic individuals. Number 8, or Kamu. Number 8, or Kamu. UVW, uniquely visualizing wisdom. Uniquely visualizing wisdom. They were very involved with universal energy for everyday living. The Twa people were very involved with universal energy for everyday living. Number 9, or Passage. Number 9, or Passage, XY, Xeroxing Your. XY, Xeroxing Your. Their system was passed on individually and collectively. Their system was passed on individually and collectively. And Medj, or number 10. And Medj, or number 10. Z for zeal. Z for zeal. This was done with divine enthusiasm for survival. This was done for divine enthusiasm or survival. And so as we go to this areas, let us not forget the ABCs. Again, Africa, Black Continental Divinity, essential, favoring godliness, having initiative, justifiably kind living, making natural, role original, producing quality realistically, showing truthfulness, showing truthfulness, uniquely visualizing wisdom, xeroxing your zeal. Lessons to consider. In considering the awesome humanitarian contributions of the Twa people, it is only fitting that steps be taken to apply their survival approaches that may be beneficial to our daily realities. This also should be considered on a case-by-case basis in all sincerity. Please also note that this puts serious emphasis on respecting civilized cultural information regarding the experiences of Black people. The inhumane treatment policies and its relative impact will be viewed likewise, whether past, present, or future. Civilized cultural information speaks to acknowledging that there are individuals within the Black experience that have interests and put in a good day's work. About the greater good in their own experience, their own existence. These 5 areas of Spring Thing 2021, TDFFD brings this to the surface. They give an opportunity to begin with genuine respect at the beginning. Please allow us to look closer at the specifics of this intended approach. The first area is focused on TWA, TWA, or towards wisely authenticating. The willing participant is encouraged to look at its credibility, reality, with regard to its existence. Credibility speaks to who has the authority, jurisdiction, power, or position to influence one's space. This also speaks to one's livelihood as within breathing, development, having leverage, and reliability considerations. The willing participant is encouraged to view this as a model standard with human decency, as the original human beings, the Twa people, did, according to scholars like Professor John Henry Clark, Mother Drusilla Dungy Houston, Dr. Asa Hilliard, Dr. Sheikh Anta Diab, and Grandmaster Infantisi Jehutimus. Regarding TWA, or TWA, or toward wisely authenticating, please consider the following. Credibility also speaks to protection, direction, resource dynamics, higher priority pursuits, countering collaboratively those ills that pose threats to Black concerns of families, youth, individuals towards more favorable resources. This should involve sincerely including medicinal and or healing entities and economic healing as well. Please allow these descriptive components to bless your involvement consideration efforts before moving forward. Another view of TWA, TWA, is that of human decency. It is not racist, biased, prejudiced, and does not label. However, I will bring forward descriptive insights to further prepare the willing participants. TWA, TWA, or towards wisely authenticating, should be aware of not losing focus of the following: Black concerns through healing, countering systemic racism, ignorance, misinformation, disrespect, victimization, privilege versus possibilities, further countering likewise barbaric, predator-like, pervert, self-destruction mechanisms. It is also necessary for this TWA area to have a very strong survival component. Like the original TWA people, it must have a continuing part of its existence also. Likewise, there are a few modern-day ills that need to be mentioned so that they won't be negatively continued in any way. They are, number one, technological mechanisms violating human decency. Number two, present and or continuing age-old disenfranchisement mechanisms. And number three, blackballing mechanisms. Now that we have looked further into the TWA, or toward wisely authenticating aspects of this strategy, let us further look at some ways that it may be used in our everyday life experiences. It is fitting to further echo that every situation shall be handled on a case-by-case basis, and that one's expert should be consulted as needed on their individual basis. Everyday considerations, page 1. Topic for community discussions. Alternative for ending up at some of the wrong places at the wrong time. Opportunity to look closer at the original human beings who have characteristics like interpersonal skills, did damage control, debriefing, resolve conflicts, and more. Opportunity to review the original beings on the planet who multitasked in their daily survival challenges at a very high, skilled, and multi-talented level. Opportunity to further review the remarkable characteristics of the TWA people and see how this information may be used to help some realities today. Topic for family discussions. Topic for research projects and science projects. Topic for staff development and personnel development at educational institutions, municipal organizations, church and civic organizations. Opportunity to include the earliest example of human decency and humanitarian contributions to our coexistence. Standard, an example of how Black and gifted individuals adapted to their community and environment, and continue. About the National Certificate Acknowledgement after completion. Note: to complete registration for the National Certificate Acknowledgement, you may view the video on the YouTube channel entitled Spring Thing 2021 TDFFD, and that's TWA Dynamics for Fundamental Dynamics, and follow its instructions. Again, note: to complete registration for the National Certificate Acknowledgement, you may view the video on the YouTube channel entitled Spring Thing 2021 TDFFD, TWA Dynamics for Fundamental Dynamics, and follow its instructions. Thank you. We hope that this blesses you, and I would say peace and blessings, but I thought that we most definitely would dedicate this effort to the original human beings of the Black experience and of humanity, the TWA people. Please be blessed and let us continue our steps of peacemaking and healing.